What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with Dark Outpost and GeeksandGamers.com, and Brett Favre is speaking the truth about the NBA and the NFL ratings and about politics in sports because he recognizes that that is the reason that so many people are not watching sports right now, even if the mainstream media wants to convince you otherwise, even if these garbage tier sites want to convince you otherwise. Brett Favre addressed it directly to President Donald Trump himself. Check out the headline. Brett Favre: poor NBA NFL ratings show fans clearly do not want political messaging in sports. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre blamed struggling ratings in professional sports on political messaging that has been infused into games. Now, Brett Favre has said kind things about Donald Trump in the past, not something that a lot of athletes will do publicly because they get eviscerated by the leftist media, by the disgusting mainstream media. But Brett Favre has shown several times that he supports at least some things of what Donald Trump does. He appeared at a town hall that was to discuss a bunch of different topics. Listen to what he said. Brett Favre asked the president how professional athletes and teams can balance sports and social justice without losing their fan bases. Listen to this question. The NBA and the NFL are struggling with lower ratings as fans clearly do not want political messaging mixed with their sports. Of course, what we have been saying all along. It's no wonder that nearly 50% of people stopped watching the NBA this year. When you slap Black Lives Matter on the floor, when you tell everybody that these criminals deserve to be praised, when the NBA says, we don't want you if you don't agree with us. We have the audience that our advertisers want. It's not really a surprise when they go and say, all right, if that's what you say, then go screw yourself. I don't have to watch the NBA. That's what so many people said. And to a lesser extent, we've seen it in the NFL as well. Down 15% in ratings this year on average for the NFL, whereas the NBA, 40% for the playoffs, and then we saw what happened. The lowest rated NBA finals in history, over a 50% drop off, 70% from the last time we saw LeBron James in the finals. And then Brett Favre goes on. After making that statement, which is obviously clear, he says this. So how should the leagues support and promote an anti-racism position without becoming political and alienating fans? Brett Favre saying that, hey, I think these people should be able to say what they want, should be able to say, hey, we're an anti-racist league without shoving it down people's throats, without alienate them. That's what they really should be doing. And President Trump responds like this. People don't want to see all the politics. They've got enough politics with me and everybody else. They don't want to see it with football and sports on Sunday or whenever they happen to be watching. I think it's had a huge impact on sports, a huge negative impact. I think football ought to get back to football and basketball to basketball. Let the politics remain separate. Guess what? That's what so many people in America want. They don't want MAGA shoved down their throat during NFL football Sunday. They don't want leftist politics shoved down their throat. All they want is to watch fucking football. And that's what so many of these people, these organizations, these players don't understand. And they can say, well, if you think that way, we don't want you watching. Be careful what you fucking wish for, because people are tuning out. And what's going to happen? That's going to change the NFL contracts. It's going to change the NFL revenue. That's going to change the money that goes in your dumbass pocket, NFL players who are kneeling during the national anthem. Trump continues. If people want to protest, they can, but they shouldn't be protesting on the sidelines during the football game, especially when they're making $10 million a year for something they would be doing for free if they weren't in the league or the NFL or the NBA. But the NBA in particular, their ratings have gone down. I've never seen anything like it, but the NFL too. People don't want to see it, and they want to have these players stand and salute, put their hand over their heart, or at least stand for the national anthem and salute. They want respect for the American flag. They want respect for our country. And I think that makes sense, right? When I go to a baseball game and the national anthem plays and I stand and put my hand over my heart and I look around, it pisses me off when I see these people that aren't standing, because it is disrespectful in my opinion. Now, are they free to do that? Absolutely. It's a free country. However, at my job, there are certain requirements that I have. In the NFL, that's what they used to do, right? They said, you have to stand during the national anthem. That's our policy. Now, they've been in this corner. Roger Goodell is bent over for Black Lives Matter. They are supporting Black Lives Matter, the terrorist organization that is Black Lives Matter, instead of the people that watch them every every Sunday that are there just to watch sports. They're trying to pander for political reasons, and people are sick and tired of it. So Brett Favre calling it out, asking President Trump directly what leagues should do. Brett Favre sees it for what it is. He knows what we all have seen as well, that the NBA and NFL are struggling because of the politics. And he's got a lot of backlash for it. There's even these articles right out here. Look at this from BSO. That's Black Sports Online. It might as well stand for Bullshit Online. Look at this. Brett Favre lies and says NBA and NFL ratings are down because they support Black Lives Matter while chatting with Trump. Well, if by chatting you mean recording a video message and sending it into a town hall to be read out loud, then I suppose that's true. But that's not what this is. It's not a chat with Trump. He wasn't with Trump. He's simply sending a video message. But Black Sports Online with a hit piece. You go on Twitter, you see people calling him racist, calling him all the things that typically come with ever doing anything other than sucking leftist cock. But that's just what it is. Brett Favre standing up and calling it what it is. Politics in sports that is driving ratings down. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Make sure you smash a like button, subscribe to Sports Wars, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.